Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We are going to play some more Stonesaga, as you can see behind me. I first did a stream of this earlier or last week, the beginning of last week. So this one, I'm just going to continue on with that. I was mightily struggling a little bit with the tool construction, but I've since figured that piece out, so that shouldn't be an issue this time around. So, um, yeah, we're just gonna continue on from there. I'm stepping back a little bit, a few steps where I went there, and now that I know how to construct the tools, I'm gonna go over that more with more knowledge on how to do that properly. So you'll see that, and then we'll see what happens after this event ends. And then we'll continue on. I'll see how to pick up from that piece to move on to the next level of this game and continue that onto that. So let's go down to the old, the table view. You can see what's going on. There we go. There is me. Hopefully that. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, we're set up. We're still set up. Um, about the same way. The so to craft tools, one thing I learned is to pay close attention to the first color dot because that coincides with the what you're looking for in the book. So now with that knowledge, I'm going to try to craft some stuff with these guys now. So it does cost 1 energy to craft. So we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna craft that item. So you'll be looking in the red section at 1422. So I will pull up the codex. There is an app for this. But there is a huge book of crafting things too. So 1422. So I was putting that together like that looks like a spear to me. What the heck? Why is this not becoming a spear? It helps look in the right place. So 1422. You've made a river stone spear. There we go. A spear is useful for hunting, fishing, and defending yourself. Discard the materials used and gain the Riverstone Spear item card. Search the item card deck face down. Record the recipe for this item on the recipe page of your journal. So let's do that. The Riverstone Spear should be in here. I don't know if these are yet. There's a through here. What is the thing? It's number IT05. Does it have anything back here? Ah, here we go. Okay, I'll do it this way. So to keep it secret, they have it set up. And that was a red. Oh, they even have the numbers. Okay. Let's see if it goes. There's a lot here, so bear with me. Oh man, okay. Where are you, Spear? There are cards in here if you make multiples of something that can just be a copy of that, which is nice. Thank you for the love, and welcome in. So duplicates. May have to take these cards out. Here we go. You can see that is the stack of cards for these different items. Oh, there's the number. Okay, IT12. That will make it easier. Not for these ones. Keep you on your toes. Let's see. IT12. Where are you? Man, there's so many things. Ah, there we go. One. Oh, wait. That's not right. 5. Sorry. IT5. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's it. Yeah, there are a ton of these crafting cards in here. I think I'll set them that way. That way I can more easier go through those. You check every time. That's the best. All right, awesome. Oops, I lost my fear. Okay, so that costs an energy. These guys get discarded, which makes sense because we created this river spear, which helps with fishing and hunting. And then so I'm gonna put this back in here. Where do you go, thing? That goes there, and this goes where the wood goes, right there. Okay. So this will go. I'll put this in his hand. Let me move some things here. That'll go there. So it says when you test to fight or hunt, you may re-roll. If the result of that reroll is 6, discard the item. Ooh, that's a bummer. When you fish before assigning dice, you may reroll. Limit 1 spear item effect when fishing. So you can hunt with it, but if you are too successful, then it will break on you. All right, let's put that there. All kinds of fun cards to deal with. So that was that one. And that recipe was 1422. I will write that down. Spear 422. All right. So that's our first. So we need to create 2 more items or craft 2 more things. So she's still got energy. She's got things that she can build from. We're going to spend an energy with her. And I'm going to do this, I think. So we got this and this. That stone and that stick. So you match up the reds. We're going to be looking in the yellow section for 6523. In the yellow. I'm in the red. 65. All right, here we go. Okay, that is a lithophone. So, this musical instrument can inspire you and your companions. Discard the materials you use and gain the lithophone card. So, IT42 for this. 1. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, cool. All right. We use that to craft this here, the lithophone. And you can see what that does is each character in your hex gains an inspiration to their conviction. Or it's not, I can't remember if it's called inspiration, but it's like a boost basically. So that's kind of nice. Alright, so that will get discarded. Our handy dandy tray here. There we go. And I think we got one more with him that he can do. So we're going to spend the energy there. And we're going to put these two together. And that will be in the blue section. Wait, I got to put right the recipe for that one. So that one was yellow. 6, 5, 3, 2. And that is a lithophone. Yellow was red. Okay. So she's got that. And then this one we're going to look in the blue section for 1122. There we go. Blue. Okay. Says you've made a travois. It's a simple sled that can be dragged behind you, allowing you to haul materials. So we're going to gain that one. IT-27 in this box here. $24. 127. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't want the whole thing. There we go. All right. And okay, a little it can hold 3 food materials. So what does that do? 1122. So start streaming food and drink and BJ games nights. Oh, that'd be fun. It's a simple sled that can be dragged behind you. You to haul materials. Okay, so it allows me to haul 3 more materials. Looky there. We made things. All right. So that's going to go in his other hand. So he's got a spear in that. She's got a musical instrument. That's interesting. So that one was Chavoy. That was 1122. Blue 1122. There we go. I need extra money and a lot of contacts. And yeah, that would be cool. Do it. Might as well. Okay. So that she's got one more energy she could spend to get a water, but I think we're just gonna move. She's already got 2 waters. Maybe an extra water is not a bad thing to get. Especially it reduces. Yeah, we'll just. I'm thinking she'll get a water and just give it to him for an extra. So there we go. Okay, so that completes this. Make tools. This thing here. So we have successfully made 3 tools. This goal is completed when the characters as a group have any 3 different items. So they're all 3 different. And we gain crafting knowledge card, which those are down here. One is KN02. Down this way. Nope, went past it. There we go. We have the crafting knowledge, as you can see. There. There we go. So we did that. So we have processing and crafting for our knowledge cards as we've discovered. And then you completed your last goal for this challenge. Refer back to your challenge card to see what happens next. Okay, so that is completed. Our challenge card says at the top here, at the end of one day. So yeah, let me spend this energy once you got the water. And if make tools is complete, we go to number 200 found in the codex. You can see it's right there. So that's the end of our challenge there. Let me grab the codex. I may check out the app for this. Might be easier than the big book, but the book is useful. 200. There we go. Got info. By finding vital resources, creating tools, and preparing to build a shelter, your people have created a solid foothold in the Vale. But rumors spread a shadow that swallows the moon, clouds of disturbed dust, and howls that echo off the high mountains. At the end of the day, you may end this challenge. Add putting down roots to your looming challenges. Then, as a group, the players must choose one of the following paths. Okay, so let's grab that. Looming. Should probably just keep these cards handy from the looks of it. Okay, yeah, I'll just put these off to the side. All right, so CA2. Which side do I look here? Right here. Putting down roots. We got that. So we'll get rid of this one because we've completed this challenge. We'll put this one kind of right here just for now. So we get more instructions. Okay. As a group, so I'm a group of 1. I'm going to decide the following paths for my society. Prioritize exploring the valley, or focus your energies on stockpiling for the winter. After making this choice, end the challenge by following the instructions and ending a challenge on rulebook 95. So we'll go to that after this. Are we exploring type folk? Tim and Betty? I don't know. Let's see what we got. We have things to get, like hunt and gather. She can provide us with great inspiration with the lithophone. Or, so that would be, well, or stockpiling. Add to population as described in Rulebook 69. Illustrate the saga of the hardy wayfarers. So this is for focus on energies on stockpiling for winter. On primal cave wall, including the arrival mark. So those are different things that we'd have to potentially do for the prioritize exploring. Go to 69. Illustrate the saga New Horizon on the primal cave wall. Oh, okay, there's these different symbols that will be put on our cave wall. Arrival mark, the mystery mark, and the mark of your starting region. Oh, I see. We're in Skyreach Plateau, so it would be this kind of plateau-like symbol right there. I think. I mean, exploration sounds fun. That's usually what I like in games. So let's go with explorer. Prior towards exploring the valley. So we're gonna go to the rule book here. And go to 69, dudes. Do this. Okay. Oh, that's just describing the primal cave wall. Okay. Tracking marks. Okay, so I'll do that. And go here. These cards are done. Let me see. I'll set those there for now. Here is our beautiful cave wall, in which we're going to illustrate some things. So far, we've only illustrated a dream on here. So it says, illustrate the saga New Horizons on the primal cave wall, including the arrival mark. So let's do the arrival mark. Kind of looks mountainy a little bit. Okay, that. Mystery mark. It's another swirly thing. And we're in the Skyreach, so we're going to be doing a little plateau-like little image. I do like the tactile part of this, of actually like drawing on the cave wall to kind of describe what happened. There you go. I don't know if you can kind of see that. There's my beautiful drawings on the cave wall so far. We did that. So we did that. Then each character gains one of the following traits of their choice: inquisitive or wary. At the start of the next challenge, after setup, place a mystery token in 2 unexplored hexes of your choice. Okay, we know how that works. Well, we've only got 2. Okay. So oh, I see. Well, yeah, there's a whole thing more to cave drawings too. So we didn't have anybody perish, which was nice. That can happen. Okay. So we can move on to the next challenge that we have here. Let me go back to what gets ahead here. Yep, we did that. After marking this choice, end the challenge by following the instructions on the end of the on page 95. Okay. Knew that was somewhere. Challenge ending. Many elements of the game persist between challenges. This section instructs players what to do when a challenge ends. Okay. I think we're good here. Oh, we just have to put 2 mystery marks. Where are you, mystery marks? Not in that one. Oh, they are here. So I gotta get 1, 2. There we go. So that's after we finish this piece. Okay. So that's all set. I drew on cave walls. Okay, retaining supplies. At the end of each challenge, some supplies can be retained for the next challenge. For each character, the players may choose up to 5 item cards and up to 5 material tokens from that character's inventory or from any structure in the hex that the character occupies. All other items and materials. Okay, so I think we're good there. She's got exactly 5. Technically, I guess we won't have. He's got the between each character. So she'd lose a water then. Keep that one. Well, I guess it wouldn't be there. We'll put this here. And we'll put that there. Okay. At the start of the following challenge, only retained items begin with the character who retained them. Yeah, it makes sense. If that player is creating a new character, the retained items are bequeathed to the new character. Oh, we can bequeath things. Nice. Characters and legend cards. Character cards persist between challenges. Generally, a player continues the campaign using the same character from the previous challenge until that character perishes due to aging and becomes a legend. At that point, the player creates a new character to use. Okay. Set aside, so for culture, set aside all components, mantle power, structure, design, knowledge cards that are part of the culture knowledge. So I don't think that'll come into play just yet. Character states. Okay. Characters discard any maladies, boosts, and energy on the mantle board. Character's energy will be reset to its starting value during setup of the next challenge. We'll just do that right now. Reset our energies so I do not forget. I'm guessing these will probably go away, the little boosty things. What are those? Let me make sure I know what those are called, just in case that they reference those. Those are called boost tokens. Okay. Yep, we discard the boosts. Those go there. So that is gone. Okay. Map state. Overlays remain on the top of the map between challenges, as do any structures contained within outposts. All site tokens on the map, fire, shelter, mystery, depletion are removed, as well as any special site tokens that are placed on the hexes overlays Okay, so these will be. This will go. Shelter will go. This will. Depletion thing will go. The shelter. There it is. As well as yep. And any aim trace tokens. I don't have any of those. Society tracks. Each society track is resolved differently at the end of a challenge as follows. Activity track. The activity track is reset to 0 after each challenge. So that's this one, I believe. Population track is not reset after each challenge, so that stays at 8. Lore track is reset to 0. Unrest check is not reset after each challenge, so it's at a 1. So not bad. All right, so then it goes on to saving the campaign and kind of describes that, which we do not need to do. End the campaign. Campaigns, we don't need to end it either. So we'll move on to, I guess, putting down roots will be the next one that we'll focus on. Put mystery tokens in there. We'll start there again. Okay, beginning subsequent campaign. There we go. When you get a campaign after your first, follow the steps below. Choose your society. Choose one of the following. Continue a persisting society or create a new one. We'll persist. If a previous campaign ended with your society persisting, you may continue that society, playing those characters' distant descendants. Oh, these are campaigns. Okay. I think we're still in a campaign? Yeah. So, yeah, we haven't got to that point. So that's if you want to just continue on another entire thing. That's the game could play and play and play. Okay. So let's see what putting down roots has to say. I think that's where we go to next. With this thing here. Okay, we're gonna... Immediate goals are establish an outpost. So let's grab our goal card. What do those cards look like? Okay. And those are double-sided. Okay, that's that. That's that. Maybe they're over there. Oh yeah, sorry, they're in that box. Or in box B. Gold cards are here, so we need GA01. Establish an outpost. We shall do. Right. We'll put that here. You must play this challenge next. Add your unrest. If you cannot, age each character not created this game. Okay. This one's called Putting Down Roots. As the years pass, your people continue to arrive in the valley. One autumn, omens of an unknown hardship accumulate with the falling leaves. You conclude that it will be a harsh winter and begin preparation for an outpost to shelter the most vulnerable among your people. Before you undertake challenge setup, see rulebook page 6, expand the valley by 889. Place your characters in the starting hex. Once you have completed setup, flip this card. Okay, so we need to go page 6. Because we're gonna make a bigger valley apparently, so we're gonna have to make some room here. Spread this out a little bit. Guess going that way is probably a better way to go, but there we go. Okay, page 6. That doesn't seem right. That has character creation. Well, let's go instead to page 889 of the codex. Or number, not page, but number 889. We're getting there. Okay, 889. Here we go. Here we go. Over the intervening years, your people have discovered paths deeper into the valley, and many strange wonders reveal themselves. Many strange happenings occur in the valley as you explore it more deeply. Resolve as many of the following as you are able. Okay. Oh boy. So we're going to add JE1 through 4 and JU01 through 11 to the journey deck. Okay, I think probably in that stuff there. All right. Our journey card deck starts here, so it's empty currently. So let's go into here. Those are the goals. These are the items. Reader and cards are all those. Let's see. Okay, these are just. Oh, maybe I already have it. So these are journey cards. Okay, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So, okay, so there's the journey. Oh, we have that set already. But we need JU01 through 11. Delving, that's for jungle. So many cards. Gotta be in B. Must be. Those are all the gold cards. All the item cards. Pull those out. Okay, I need to find the J cards. Okay, that's Bohemian stuff. Huh. So I have. Oh, these are A. Okay, no, I need JE. Journey cards, where are you? All the goals. Bear with me. Hey, where did I put them? I think maybe they're here. Oh, they're there. Okay, I found them. Yeah, they're back here. Foraging. They just got mixed up in foraging deck. Okay. The journey, are these all journey? That one's fishing. Here we go. J U 1 through 4, 11. Okay. All of these. And then those are the night cards. So these are different things that can happen during journeys to different areas. All right, here we go. JE 1 through 4. That's those ones. Then, if there's at least one, so we didn't do Verdant Valley, we did Skyreach Plateau. There's at least one Skyreach Plateau hex in the valley, add JS. So these are going to come back here. JS 1 through 6. Mm-hmm. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6. So we got those. There isn't a Maelstrom Hills hex. If there's at least one Starlight Sea hex in the valley, there is not. Okay. The longer you remain in the valley, the more you begin to see the wonders and horrors of its nights. Resolve as many of the following as you are able. All right, this is where the night deck comes in. So it'll be NU 1 through 16. Okay. So there is our night deck. Back here. Okay, those are all A's. It's okay. If there is at least one Skyreach Plateau, add NP01. There is that. NP01 through and then 3. All kinds of fun cards. Okay. So let me put those back into their little area here. It is a nice, nicely organized in the has different areas for these cards, which is nice. There. Put the night cards back here. All right. Okay, then your people explore, find in the last great bastion of the mighty glaciers. Follow the steps below. Add a new terrain tray. Do that. Go. Guess going up wouldn't be a bad idea. This terrain tray must be placed adjacent to the northmost hex. Okay. And touch as many edges of the first terrain tray as possible. Okay, I did it like they showed. Put all unplaced hexes for your starting region into the drawbag. Okay, drawbag. Starting hexes. This will be the S ones. Let's make sure. Add those. Look at the smaller stack. Yes, okay. Make sure I'm not missing any. Yep, those are the Verdant Valley ones. Okay. So, as instructed, put these in the bag. One at a time, draw 3 hexes from the draw bag from north to south and east to west. Okay, so north to south, east to west. I guess we'll do that. So here's one. Go there. There's that one. And we have this one. Place these hexes where with their unexplored side face up. Yep. Glacier cap overlay. Overlay on top of the hex in the newly placed tray. A hex. Place it over the northmost hex. Okay. It shows it like here, so I'll follow the illustration. Roll the die and place glaciers in newly. Oh, okay. So we're gonna roll a die here. So 1 to 2, 1 glacier in zone A of either hex without an overlay. Okay, so we'll see what we get. Oh, I see. So this isn't what they're talking about. This is, where is that thing? Yeah, okay. So this creepy skull guy gets placed out there. Now we're gonna figure out where that goes. You'll see it in a second. All right. So we've got a 6. 1 glacier in zone B and 1 glacier in zone C of either hex without a glacier cap. Oh, okay. So zone B is this top right area for that. Don't see welcome in. What are you winning right now? Yeah, Stonesaga. And then I need to put another glacier out to. Thank you for the love. Appreciate that. Either hex without the glacier cap. So we'll go down this way as to not make this totally impossible. There we go. Now we have glaciers. Glaciers. All right, we're continuing. So we're setting up. I completed the first initial type event thing, or I don't know what you want to call it. So now I'm setting up to onto the next challenge, basically. All right. I'm not playing Nature of the Beast expansion, so that doesn't happen. Playing I don't have the expansions. Okay, so this is not going to happen. So I think we are set. Let me kind of organize things here now. Move my sack. Got this and this. I need to. It didn't say to shuffle up these night cards, and I assume I do. It would make sense that these kind of randomly happen. These night cards. So we're gonna do that. As you can see, our valley has expanded into the north here. We have a big scary glacier face monster thing. We have glaciers. How's it going, Cosima? Hopefully you had a fun Mother's Day. Good to see I have a arena rep up to 60 something percent so far. Oh, nice. Goodness. All right, so there's those. So we did this. Our next challenge is to establish an outpost. I'll go over what that entails. It gets flipped over. So this event is complete event. That's what I'm trying to think of. At the end of any day, if you build a village, it's complete. So if we complete, complete establish. So this is establish an outpost. I'm guessing build a village is after that. Yeah. Welcome in, Pajuk's Enterprise. Friend Bones John recommended you, sir. So great. I saw that you'd follow. Thank you. I appreciate the follow. You get me that much closer to 400 follows on Twitch, I think. So, hey, thank you. I will thank Mr. Bones John when I have a chance. But, so this is Stonesaga. It is, so Sundays I do solo streaming when I can. So this is the focus right now. I was doing Lands of Galzir. I may go back to that after this. But I'm trying to throw in on Sundays a solo thing. But tomorrow, Brook is going to be here. He's my co-streamer. So we're going to play Rising Cultures from Capstone Games. Maybe Pacific from Rio Grande. Yeah, I think that's the two games. Maybe we'll mix in another little quick game that I've got. I've got well, I might save the Quagmire for another time. That one doesn't come out for a couple months, but so I may wait on that, and then I've got options. Got about 10 games in the queue to go through. And they're sending more, so I got 2 more on the way. It's a nice problem to have. Okay, so we're looking at this. So this is what we'll be doing. So we need to establish an outpost. An outpost looks like this is an outpost. We're going to build that on our hex somewhere. I think we need a tool to do it. Most likely. So we'll just put that off to the side here and work towards that. Neither. However, Fajuk feels right in how you say Fajuk. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Guess what time of year it is? Is it somebody's birthday coming up or something? That'd be my guess. All right. So, what we need to do to build an outpost first. So it says, nights in the valley are cold and shadows stalk under the moonlight. Using supplies gathered previously, you can build a refuge. That's nice. You don't want them. Okay, that's good. Character can build outposts by performing the following actions. So it costs 4 energy. Place an outpost overlay in your hex. Only characters in your hex can contribute energy. Technology icons found on items are required to build over certain features. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I need something to build. Yeah, I'm gonna need items to to be able to construct over certain features. So like if there's like mountain like water or like mountainous areas, so there yeah, so that limits. I need a tool to be able to do that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna look that up. 32 trust me and the TV. That's good. You must trust. 32. Here we go. Right to it. Wow, look, I'm good. Okay. So we need. All right, here we go. Each hex is divided into 3 zones. If a zone contains one of the more featured technologies that are required in order to place the post over those features. Yeah, so there's things that can chop, dig, hammer, ignite, music. I don't know what you would need music for. Interesting. When an effect refers to a character having a technology icon, if you have the like little stonework icon, a character counts as following. So that one can be used to cut, so that's good. I didn't lose that ability. So forests require the chop technology, wetlands, rivers, and lakes require the dig technology, chasms, mountains, and moraines require the stonework technology, prairies and dried flats require no technology. Oh, okay. Zones that contain only a region's land without any feature require no technologies. Okay, so I'm wondering, can I put it over the prairie area here? I don't know what that would look like. We must understand the rules to knowingly break them. Let's let the man read. Yes, let him read. So that would cover up. I see. So what do I need for water? Digging. So I have to figure out how to create something. Must have an item with the technology icon. Okay, so I need. Well, I either need digging or stonework to complete this. But I don't know how to make it. I'm using the one the table people get impatient with because of the rule. Usually, okay. Hey, you gotta be patient. I know some people aren't. We're learning here. Okay, so I need to build more tools from the looks of it. What I need to build, that's a good question. Something that digs. My Riverstone spear does not dig, unfortunately. Okay. I'm thinking, or the stonework one. Wish I knew. This is the tricky part of this game is you have to kind of just work your way through it to find these things. Okay. Well, I don't have any forests, so I don't have to worry about that. The worst thing, so wetlands I need to dig because it would cover over the wetlands and the unless I came over here and did it. That might be a thing. Yeah, then I would just need stonework because the chasm in the mountains area there to do that. Okay, so I'm thinking we need to gather more things before we get to an outpost. But I'm going to keep that page handy. So yeah, we need more materials to do some more crafting. We need something that I don't know what the stonework one would be. That one I can turn into clay if I have fire. I may need to do that. So I need something that breaks. So I'm thinking I need to do some mountaineering type stuff to get the materials I need. Or attempt to do some digging stuff. No matter what, I need material. So okay, so let's do that. First, well, actually, I could give him this or her that, vice versa. So let's start with our actions we can do. We're not in the night phase. So I'm going to exchange for an energy. We can put our waters here. So we're good for water. Go in there. Oh, I think I forgot something to give them. I think, yeah, we start with something. Okay, we did all that. There was something with they gained something. Maybe here it was on here. Bones, welcome in. Yeah, was it on this one? Oh, I didn't do this part. You must play this challenge next. Add. You cannot. Okay, we don't have to age them, so that's good. For energetic challenge setup. In the hexes, once you have completed setup, flip this card. Okay, we did that. Speak of the devil, there he is. Welcome in, Bones. We did that. Okay. Well, maybe it was the 200 one. I feel like I added because there's spots. Okay, here we go. At the end of the day, challenge. Group player. Okay, we did that. Okay, maybe, yeah. I thought they got added abilities, but maybe I was wrong. I thought I'd read that somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Okay. Oh no, here we go. Then each character gains one of the following traits of their player's choice: inquisitive or wary. That's what I forgot. Okay. That's what we need. Inquisitive or wary. You got more. Oh, it gets added to their card. That's right. Okay. I was thinking it was this, but no, it's. Let me double check. It gets added as like a keyword. Okay, that gets added here. I just ordered tacos. Oh, delicious. I've been so good all week. I need a treat. I get it. So I'm going to say him. I'm going to add. Uh, Wary, I think. If you're playing this game, write small on their cards because it does affect. There's not a lot of space. And for her, I'll put inquisitive. Because they could have multiple of these traits. There we go. Yeah, I had a feeling that's that piece. Okay. Let us now exchange for an energy. I'm gonna spend one for Tim, and he's gonna give her this tool. And did she give something back? I'm gonna hold off on that. And we're just gonna, oops, I went the wrong way. Energy, I'm gonna spend one to use this tool. This stone allows me to flip this to, it's a pointy stone. So, just now that. There, she processed that, so that's that. Now we'll go back to Tim. So I'm thinking he's gonna go forage, I think. Then we're gonna need sticks and wood to be able to build things from, like tool handles and stuff like that. Probably bone too would be my guess. So he's already in a prairie section, so we're gonna just start from there. Or he's in an area that has prairie, and we'll just do a prairie explore thing. All right. So we'll draw two. And these are the two we have to choose from. We got various things. We got trees. We got. Oh, and he's also carrying this, so he can carry three more food slash material items as well with his Travas. All right, so think this is looking like some good potential here. Get some. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll do that one. Because we're guaranteed at least a wood. And then there's also, I don't know if there's other items down there. It doesn't look like it. But we might go for some other stuff. Since we kind of did our wood thing. So we could work the bush. Because that looks like it has a bone as well. Like try to get to that. So we need one in the foreground that has that. We'll shuffle that back in. We'll draw 2. All right, so yeah, we're getting a good path of things. This one has that in the foreground, that bush. Right now we're looking at 2 of those and a bone as a bonus item. Can try one more time to try to get it again in the background. Draw 2, flip. We did not quite get what we were looking for here. Yeah, so there wasn't that particular thing that we're exploring. Didn't show up. Thinking about maybe one more time to try to get that. There is a predator card that can come up in this. That could mess me up. Yeah, I can't. There's not. All right, we'll do it one more time. Hope we get what we need. It doesn't look like it, but there is. So this one that came up has 2 of those, but I would lose the bone. I kind of want the bone. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna just get 2 of these, the bush, and then 1 bone. That, and where are you, bone?
Party people!
Oh, people come in. Board Gamer staff, welcome in. Welcome everybody to Solo Sunday. I'm playing some Stonesaga. Sent over by Open Owl Games. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. We're just exploring a prairie currently. This is episode 2 of this particular playthrough, but come on in. If you aren't followed, get the following. I'm only like a few from like 400, so do it. So he collected a bone and a couple twigs. But I appreciate the raid. Thank you much. It's good to see some people dropping in. If you are familiar with this game, this one is a crafting exploration game. The first episode of this, hope all is well. Yeah, it's good. It's going good today. First episode is on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. And that just basically walks you through like each beginning steps of foraging, hunting, gathering, all that stuff. So this now I've expanded my territory. I'm exploring north potentially. But right now I'm trying to establish an outpost, which is one of these guys. We'll go on to those hexes. To do that, I need to potentially dig or do stonework. So that was he foraged, so that's gonna cost 2 energies. Sounds like a good one, yeah. And since I explored that, then this becomes more difficult to explore or to forage from in this prairie. Well, in that area, so it makes different activities harder because we've depleted the resource of that hex. But what's everybody up to tonight? I'm just gonna be doing this. Give me a drink because I've been talking for like 90 minutes straight. Got it. Games of Fire. Welcome in. Good to see you. Time Roller. Everybody that came over. It's nice to have some people hanging out. 90 whole minutes. The entire whole yes. I don't think I took a drink since I started, so well, not quite 90. It'd be, I guess, 85 minutes. All right, so he got some stuff, so that's good. So, in case you're wondering, this is Tim and this is Betty. As you get to name your characters, kind of roll them up. Yeah, I know you guys streamed a lot. Um, Very much like an RPG, you roll up your characters, and they have different abilities based on dice rolls that you initially do that establish their both. Like you add to die rolls and things like that. And you, no, I cannot do that. We're crazy. Yeah, you guys are. I would do that. I mean, I may have to have one of those days here soon. I keep getting piles of games. Got a raid and run by friends. All right, Michael. Well, I appreciate you dropping in. You guys have a good night. All right, so he forged there. It may be good to explore with her. I mean, she can just. It's going to cost her one more energy to mine. You know what? I should have gave him that since he has the cutting you thing. Actually, no, that one can do it too. So gonna have to probably wait till I get a bunch of stuff, then process it. So with her, I think we're gonna do some mining. Yeah. So with that, we take this bag here and collect some items. We just have to figure out what items we need based on the terrain here. So she's near a chasm. Oh, this is nice. It shows the build icons you need for the different areas. So the prairie doesn't need anything. To build on. I'm always wary. Well, maybe I will travel with her just to. You guys can kind of see how that works. So she's gonna move here. Oh, this is her. And she will We will draw this journey card to see what happens to her there. Resolve if your hex has a mountain or moraine. Otherwise, resolve arduous journey. So it does. It does have a mountain, I believe. Yep, so that's a mountain symbol there. Howling frost. The temperature drops rapidly, exposing you to dangerous conditions. So I need for her to test her awareness, which she's a 5, +5 with awareness, so that's good. +2 if she's using a hex with a shelter or fire, which it isn't. At +2 if you have a clothing item, which we do not. Okay, so she is a +5. So we will, the way we resolve this, we just roll this handy dandy dice and add it to 1. So it's a 6. That's probably not good. Thank you for the love, Bones. Yeah, it is not good. Unable to stay warm. Frostbite sets in. Lose an energy. Yay. And suffer a wound. So. What's even worse? Oh, it's one of these. It's a real bad injury. Because there's two sides of this. There's a. It kind of hurts. And like, oh, God. Please, no. So she got one of those. Goes on the board. She just stayed home and crafted things or mined at home. So that's her one action. And you can kind of play this simultaneously or back and forth, however you want to do it. They said that's really, if you're playing as a group, you just kind of decide what you want to do. So what do I need to do to process this bone? I need a drilling item and a cutting thing. So he's got a cutting thing, but I do not have something that drills, unfortunately. All right, well, what should I have you do? Oh, and then this also activate potentially. Oh yeah, it does. So, so this was a mystery token that was in there, and it matches the symbol that's currently on our event on the top right there. So that is gonna activate. Oh, fun. That could be something. Let me see. Oh, it's here before. Yes, I can confirm that. That is true. All right, so we got to look up that symbol. That is our omen, and it is what omen? The star omen. And it was in SP03. Oh no, it's a sun omen, sorry. Oh, something might not happen. We'll see. Many, many times. What were you waiting for then? It finally got here. Okay, let me. What happens when you don't play it in a week? You forget. Omens. So there's a symbol you match up there. I'm just trying to remember what you do from there. You do your PBJ streams after. Oh, okay. Just crash. Gotcha. Well, I'm sure we can squeeze in a different time at some point. Let's see what happens with this particular omen. You and John. Yeah, yeah. But I think we're pretty flexible. Forge. These are the basic things. Fate token. Here we go. Mystery tokens. To the end of the current challenge or till confronted. Okay. Omen does not. Okay. Matches a current omen. Refer to the mystery chart in the codex, page 185. Okay. Read the entry that corresponds. So 185. Here we go. Mystery chart. Ah, there we go. We are in the Sky Plateau. And it is the sun. Sun omen. Okay. Yep. Okay. So you silently follow a small plains creature, and it leads you to a source of water you didn't know existed. Gain one water if you are cunning. Also gain one game. She is. Was that? That was her. She's got it. She is. She is cunning. So yes. Nice. So gain. So we will have food and water. That'll be nice. Gain water and a game. Good deal. So that actually worked out for us for once. Okay. Just put that right there in our food supply. All right, that was just what happened with that. With her just going to that different spot. So she is going to. We'll move on to him. So we need something to be able to drill to be able to work on this. So I kept cutting. I mean, we might as well have him move. Well, shoot. I feel like there's no real benefit being there now. We don't have a shelter built. That's something he could potentially do. Yeah. Prepare a shelter. I think that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna spend an energy to put a shelter here because there is a cave space where he's at right there. So we'll do that. Then we'll move on to her. We'll have her do some mining. And the items that we will put in the bag are as follows. So there's a mountain. So I'm trying to think if we, what other features are there? There's also a chasm, I think. Yep. I wonder if chasm would be better. We already kind of have a lot of those items already. Hmm. Yeah, we'll go for mountain. Get some of these moonstones and where the red ones are, but those ones too. Yeah, we'll do that. I gotta figure out how to build something that drills. That I don't remember. All right, we shake up our bag. We can draw 3 things. We are gonna so we will compare. Oh shit! All right, that that happens again. Where she's at, so I guess she gets a food and a water then. That's the same thing. We're gonna have an excess of things here. So that's the first one. So she will get one of those. You're running out of places to put stuff. We'll have to give him some things. So I can do this 3 times. So that symbol does not match. So that won't happen again. But she does get one of those. Hopefully a different one here. Yeah, we'll do one of those. The symbol does not match the current omen symbol. So she'll get one of those stones. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what tool allows me to drill. Alright, so that's our 3 things that we foraged for, or mined for, I should say. There was another sun symbol in there. So that cost her 2 energies. And then one of these goes out here. So with him, I think what should he do? We got plenty of water and food. I'm almost thinking she should just go back and give him some things. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what kind of thing drills. Might need some wood. I'm not sure what these sticks do. They do deteriorate over time, though. Have to figure out what those items are for. Maybe that wasn't a great. Oh, Maybe that's for fire. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe I could build a fire. Page 57, in case you're wondering. I'm building a fire. Do. You can see why you like Panik. Yeah, the professional setup. One can hear the passion in his voice. So I appreciate you. You know, you're very observant there, Rajuk. All right. The question is, how do you build a fire? That's what I want to do. As far as mine. So that's considered a site token. Okay, don't tell me how to make it. Glad you think so, Bones. That's probably the most compliment you've ever given me. I appreciate it. Fire tokens, fire. Okay. I definitely want to make me a fire. How do I do this? Fish, forage, mine. All right, you have a good night. I appreciate you dropping in. Don't be a stranger now. Come back and visit again sometime. Okay. Chef Bones. Oh, okay. Good plan. All right, let's see. Oh, maybe we haven't got to that point in this game. Maybe that's what I. Oh, okay. That's what it is. We haven't got there yet, folks. They're keeping it secret. How to build a fire. Fine, fine. So collecting these twigs really aren't going to do much for me then. But so instead, he has one energy. There's not a lot he can do. I think we'll hold on to that. And we're going to have her journey back here. We'll draw a journey card and see what happens. Resolve if your hex has a dried flats or lake, has a lake. Unexpected storm. Inclement weather catches you unaware, and sheets of rain churn the ground into dangerous muck. You begin to sink. Oh, great. I need to test my might, which I'm pretty good at might. I'm mighty. I'm a 5 for might. No, 6. To wiggle free. Add +2 if you have rope. Do not. You may spend... Oh, I may spend one a lore. I don't have any lore. To add 4. That would have been nice. So, let's hope our die rolls go a little bit better than the last time around. So let's see. Hey, an 11, because I'm a +6. There we go. So, you're able to escape the sucking mud. Gain 1 clay. Oh, looky there. She's got so much stuff. I think this is a clay, yeah. All these things. All right, so I made it through my journey here to the spot. All right. I am going to spend an energy to exchange. I'm going to give him a bunch of stuff here. So I'm going to give him a food and a water. Yeah. And one of these stones. One of these clays things. I need fire to be able to process the dirty bugger. These stones maybe. So we kind of have some of the similar things. He has the cutting tool. Well, I do too, so I can process that. So that'll exchange that. Yeah, that's looking good. He can put his food here. Oh, you can put... Can they eat sticks? That's weird. Okay. Maybe. So, apparently that twig maybe is a food item I can use. So, in that case, I'll give her one. There we go. So I think that will end our day phase. We're going to move on to the night phase. So he does have this thing that allows him to carry things too. I wonder if I can set things. Apparently, I think I can just set things on there if he's out of room for stuff. Check for perished characters. We did not die. Bonus. So we're gonna gain 2 energies because we are playing solo. Or 1 of 2 characters. Feed, we can consume food. We're going to do both. So we're going to hydrate. So this is going to go all the way up. Both these will go away. We got food and water. That's going to help her. Boom. Boom. His energy is all the way up. Hers will be because she is in a hex with a shelter. So this will go up. And then since if you consume food and water, degrade a malady. If you did not consume any food or water, suffer. So that gets flipped. So she's a little less injured because she had a good night's sleep, some food and water. Okay. So we degrade perishables. So it's be the sticks things. I'm guessing those are herbs. So those will degrade. Water doesn't. We can put our waters down here for next time around. These will come off there. We don't have to tend to the fire because we don't have one yet. Now we're going to each resolve a night card. So him first. This is Tim's night card. And it says, Hazard Group. Resolve if any character in your hex is deceased. Otherwise, resolve Tranquil Night. Okay. Neither one. We don't have any dead people in my hex, so that's nice. Tranquil Night. Let me recall what that means. Four. Okay. It's a peaceful, restful night. Avoid of any unexpected surprises. When a character resolves a tranquil night, that character gains 1 energy, which he doesn't need any. If they cannot gain any energy because they are already at the maximum, they gain a minor boost to any attribute of their choice. So that is good. I could use a boost with awareness. Well, any of them. He's not really great on a lot of these. Let's put dexterity. Sometimes that's tested. All right, so we got a boost in dexterity. Okay, so that was his. That's kind of cool. Hers, knowing her luck, she has had a rough time in this game. It might not be as good. Straight up, just resolve. Skyfire, a thunderous crash drags you from the depths of your dreams, and you see smoke raising from the distance where lightning struck. Place a fire. Oh, that's funny. Where's the fire tokens? I don't see it on there. There they are. So we got a fire. Got hit by lightning. In your hex, okay. Apparently, the hexes. Guess it would be that. And choose one. Ignore the flames. Explore the mysterious site. Spend 2 fire, 2 energy to go to 975. Extinguishes fire. Discard a water to degrade a fire token in your hex, or discard 2 water to discard it. I don't necessarily want to do that. Oh man. How could I not explore where the fire is? Oh, that's, yeah, I gotta do that. Come on. What the hell? We're gonna spend 2 energy and explore 975. You can just straight up ignore it. That would be, I don't know what that would do. Your entire valley is on fire. 975. Oop, come back. Okay. Watch me get hit by lightning. The fury of the sky crashes down, setting nearby foliage ablaze. Choose one and resolve it. Perhaps your people could harness the power of fire, or uncontrollable flames are dangerous, but you know how quickly to douse them. We're gonna harness some fire right off the bat here. And stoke the flame to your goals. Oh, look at there. We got goals. What is it? GA08. That's right. Stoke the flame. Look at that. Look at what we got. All right, we'll look at that in a second. Um, yeah, so we gotta build a fire goal now, I think. We were just talking about this. Who knew? All right. I like this. Stoke the flame. Your people understand fire, but you can advance your knowledge of this powerful tool further. Character with wood in their inventory can perform the following action. Spend an energy to discard one wood and test. What are we testing? And dexterity. Oh, good thing I added a bonus to that. To make a fire, you may discard one fiber to add +2. I'm guessing those are fibers. No. The little vinage thing are fibers, I think. I'll double check. 10 plus, place a fire token in your hex. 1 through 9, the fire won't start. Gain 1 wood. This goal is completed after a character begins the day in a hex with a fire. Okay, there we go. I'm going to set these guys over here. Okay, so we have 2 goals now. That's nice. Let me see what these different things are. Oh, does it have it referenced in the back? No. Yeah, I'll have to see. Yeah, we can do that later. Yeah, so this. We did that. So okay. Cost her 2 energy, but we got a new goal to try to harness fire, so that's kind of fun. That was her night phase. Ignore the flames. Like, we're going to ignore the flames. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, Gus. All right, so that concludes the night phase. She was out at night kind of exploring, so she used a little energy. Let me make sure. Resolve night cards. Increase this by 1. And that doesn't kick in until we have 3 of those. We're at 1. Resolve any challenge events. Then check this and this. If that's at 0, if that's at 20. So we're good there. We haven't had anything go too crazy on us there. Haven't had that happen yet. So now we need to get wood. But I think that is good for tonight. I am going to stop us there. Come back next Sunday if you want to continue exploring the game of Stonesaga and what different things we're going to explore. These we haven't hit these hexes yet or completed our establish an outpost. All different things we're going to do. So come back then. This will be up on YouTube. If you aren't already subscribed to me on YouTube, I'd appreciate it. Give me a sub. If you aren't already followed here on Twitch, please give me a follow. I appreciate that too. It'd be nice to kind of gradually work up the numbers there if you're enjoying this stuff. So please come back and we'll do some more of this. So hope everybody has a good night. I'm gonna see if there's somebody to raid over to. What do we got here? Are they doing board games? Yeah, looks like